Hello everyone, this is Jig, and this is Infinity Dungeon. I was gonna hold back the release of this actually, but I decided that I was just gonna release it, bugs and all. There are a few issues that are coming up with the snapshot, and I can't fix them. So, a few things though about how this works. It's a fully randomized dungeon generator, and the goal is to fill up these blocks with the blocks that you find. Every time you run the Infinity machine, you must empty your inventory into this small item storage, and every other item that's on the map, every other item that's in your inventory will get destroyed. So the first thing you want to do is run the Infinity machine and generate yourself a dungeon, and this is probably the coolest part of the map. Like I said, the room placement is completely random. Slightly weighted, so the more dangerous stuff appears more on the outside, and well, I hope those items don't fall out. the chests inside are also random, as well as the mobs that spawn from the spawners. Now, a couple of issues that I've been having and that I've noticed is after a generation like that, once you move items in your inventory, they will sometimes glitch out. Now, I have a hard time replicating that myself. As you can see, I'm switching the items around and there's absolutely no problem at all. But, oh, it looks like it was almost not catching up there. But a lot of people, usually slower computers, or if it's on a server, have this issue where the inventory gets sort of messed up. In this part of the video, I talk about how your items get messed up, and sometimes the book doesn't work, and sometimes your inventory doesn't get cleared when the Infinity machine is ran. Well, I've recently discovered that it's because if you die for some reason in the latest snapshot, the command blocks don't seem to detect you very well. So all you need to do is log out and log back in if you die. It's a pain in the butt, and it will probably be updated in the next snapshot, but if you play the map now and your inventory doesn't work correctly, or your items don't get cleared, or your magic book doesn't work, that's the solution. Under each plot, you can see there is a randomizer, and every time you run the machine, it randomly selects one of the existing plots, which are these right here. Sorry about the darkness, it's all underground. So it will clone one of those plots and pop it up above. It uses a weighted randomizer. This is this here. So this dropper puts one of these items into the hopper, and at that moment all of these command blocks run at the same time and they test for what item is in that hopper. Now I say weighted because you can only fit 9 items in here, and then the next slot has 7, and then the one after that has 3. So this one is for a more dangerous plot. So we have a lot of the mobs and other scary, bad dungeon rooms in the first hopper, and these are all obviously on the outside of the dungeon, and then slowly over time these other ones will cycle in and they'll have a chance of being spawned. So that's how the randomizer works, and once the room is spawned, it goes onto a second randomizer, and there are 6 different types of rooms. You can see there's 5 here and 1 default room, and it will pick one of these, activate one of these, and it will activate a bunch of block data updates, you can see here, and it just updates the chests, updates the spawners, updates the command blocks that run in that room, and that will change the rooms that are there. So that's how Infinity Dungeon works. It's really cool, the tech is really cool, the clone feature is amazing, and I hope you get to try it, and I hope the bugs that show up aren't too bad. Sorry. Hopefully the later snapshots will have less issues with this map. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Let's run this one more time because it's really cool. Whee!